Hello, my friend. Are you ready to have more clients? I'm your host, Debbie Shadid. I am a master at building businesses. I can help you get more clients with super simple strategies. Plus, I can help you with a mindset so you can overcome the drama and the doubt. So let's get started. Hey, Coach, how are you? Gosh, summer's almost over, isn't it? I know it has flown by for me. We've got just a couple more weeks and we'll be into September. And so I want to talk to you guys about really creating a marketing plan that you guys can use through the fall, that can take you through the winter, so that you know what to do with your business. And let me just say, a marketing plan does not need to be complicated. The purpose of setting up a marketing plan is so that you can get over the mental drama of having to figure out what to do, and you can do more of what you want to do, which is coaching. All right, so let me talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to be sharing in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be 10 different ways that you can either up-level your marketing or 10 different things you could do to market your business. It's a lot of information I'm going to share to you in a very short amount of time, and the idea of this is just to open your eyes up about what you could be doing. This is not intended for you to make a to-do list of what you have to do, and it is also not meant to overwhelm you, okay, you guys? Every time I talk to somebody about marketing, they tell me they're feeling overwhelmed, and I just want to tell you that's just an option, right? You can choose to decide to think something else about marketing. Marketing is the ticket to revenue in your business. It's the ticket to you being able to do what you really love to do, okay? So I'm going to be sharing more about how the process of marketing and creating this plan goes. I do want to mention to you, marketing is not optional, right? If you want to get consults and clients, it's not something that you can skip. This is the only way you get noticed, is by marketing. Marketing is the activity that you do of letting people know what value you have to offer to them, right? It's the way that you deliver information to them about how they could work with you. It's the way that people get to know you. It's the way that people learn about your services. And so I want to make sure that you are finding some simple ways to do it, because we don't need a complicated sales funnel. We don't need paid Facebook ads. And let me also say, all of the mindset work and all of the good thoughts, which are so amazing, and you guys know I love mindset work, are not going to tell you how to do the stuff that you need to do. Why you need a plan is because your bratty brain needs to settle down, right? When you know what to do, your brain can settle down and you can actually do more of what you love to do. It's like once you have a plan, then there's space for inspiration. So I love to be able to tell people exactly how to do it with exact instructions. So if that is something you want, then listen up. I wish that somebody would have told me how to do this actually, which is why I'm an action coach who helps women figure out how to do these things. What I know for sure is that once you learn how to do these things, then the thoughts that you have about those actions, those are thoughts then that will really fuel you to faster success. Marketing, you have two ways to do it. You can either pay for marketing or you can spend time marketing. And let me just say right now, money alone is not going to be the way that you can grow your business. As a solopreneur, you are what you are selling, right? You're it. You have to figure out the part about you, what you offer, what you should say about yourself, what your ideal client's problem is. Even if you're a general life coach, you have to figure that out. So you have to figure that out before you can hire someone to do it for you. Before you can spend money on Facebook ads, you really need to know what you're talking about first, right? It's not just, hey, I'm a life coach, book a call with me. And probably some of you guys have done that and you're finding out it doesn't really work that way. I like to say that the cost of marketing is the number of tries. Like effective marketing takes a lot of tries and a lot of fails, and it's just hours that you put in. That's the investment that you do in marketing. To generate business, you should invest time, and I'm doing air quotes though on the word should, invest time in all of the marketing pieces initially. And I'm telling you that because you want to figure out by trial and error what works. Marketing is like a science project or a recipe that you put together where you're just going step by step trying to figure out what combination actually really works. Okay, you guys? That's the idea. You're building the recipe of success for your business. You don't have a storefront. You don't have a retail storefront that somebody can drive by and take a look at. You are the storefront. So you have to create a place for people to be able to see you. So that's the number one of the 10 steps that I'm going to talk to you about. So number one, you have to polish up your curb appeal. Now, what do I mean? That is the brand of your business. That is what people see about you. That's your social media activity. That is your website. That is your pictures, your brand pictures. All of that matters. That's the curb appeal, right? You want your business to look so good from the first impression, because first impressions matter, that somebody says, I don't even care what it cost. I want to talk to her. She looks like somebody I'm interested in talking to. That house looks so amazing, right? Those houses on the street that the sign goes up and they get 10 offers in one day? It's because their curb appeal is good. I really recommend that you do not DIY your branding. Let me just say, for many of you guys have big financial goals, and this would be like taking a $500,000 house and painting it yourself when you didn't know how to do that. That's DIY branding your business. You want to have expert help with that. And let me just also say, don't just run out and hire someone to do it for you. You have to know what you want your brand to look like. In Simple Business Success, my group coaching program, I really help the women discover what their personal brand should be. Then they can go to somebody and somebody can create a brand that is really reflective of them. Okay? So when it comes to marketing, you cannot do it all and you don't need to do it all. All right, number 2 is to grow your email list. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, this is a big undertaking. You can do that with paid Facebook ads that drive people to a place where they opt into something, right? I've done that. I built a very big email list, 5,000 people with paid Facebook ads to a paid webinar funnel. And so you can do that. Or you can create a checklist or a video training or a guide, and you can literally offer it to people in exchange for their email address. You don't even have to have your website set up to do that. One of the email service providers I love is Flowdesk. You can get a single form where you can grab somebody's email address and deliver whatever the freebie is in a thank you email. Or you can upload it to Google Drive and you can deliver it, via email to somebody. Once you have the list, this is number 3. You have to nurture the list, you guys. You work so hard to get somebody's email address, and that is such a critical piece to building a business. You want to nurture the list. You want to introduce your subscribers who have trusted you with their email address to what you have to offer. You want to introduce them to the concepts, to the tools, to the transformations, and you want to continue to invite them to take the next step. That might be watch for next week's newsletter. It might be follow me on social media. It might be join me for a free workshop. It might be come to meet me in my Facebook group. Whatever it is, invite them to the next step. The most important piece to writing email and to nurturing your list is the subject line. For real, you guys, that's like 4 words that you have that is somebody's going to decide to open an email or not based on what the subject line says. Okay, once you have your email list done, then you guys are going to need to do like weekly newsletters. Again, I get this pushback of like, I don't know what to say. And trust me, I'll help you figure out what to say. But this is the dating game with the people that are on that list, right? You want to keep courting them. When you meet somebody, they need to get to know you. They're not going to just buy from you on the spot. Now, yes, I have people, sometimes I meet the same day and in 2 hours they buy from me. But for the most part, they want to get to know you and trust you and like you. So you have to provide a way for them to do that. So you start sending them weekly newsletters. Let me just say to you, you're not going to send too many newsletters, right? People decide what they want to open up based on what the subject line says, and everybody knows how to unsubscribe. So it's not a big deal. You never know when somebody's going to say yes. And once you have worked so hard to get their email address, my goodness, stay in contact with them. Okay? All right, number 4, I want you to become a pro at Canva Pro. Now, if you guys don't know what Canva is a tool that I recommend everybody use. It is for doing graphics. It is so amazing, so simple, makes everybody look like a pro. I want you to use the paid version of Canva, and it's like $12 a month. That's Canva Pro. Canva offers everything you need to create really incredible marketing tools. They have fresh images, beautiful images. They have up-to-date content, and they have on-trend ideas for marketing. This is really kind of like a no-brainer. You should sign up and use Canva Pro and learn how to use it. And by the way, if you're stuck on that too, in my program, Simple Business Success, I literally shortcut and show you like, here, do this, do that, move this, move that. But there are many ways that you can learn how to do Canva. Once you do anything on Canva, you want to duplicate it and repurpose every single graphic to make the most of your work. And you want to search, by the way, for consistent images so that it looks like everything you're doing is really curated. These are the small tweaks that help you look like in that curb appeal that you have, like, really have got yourself pulled together. All right, number 5. You want to make a super simple content plan for social media. Super simple, you guys. Don't overcomplicate this. You could do it by monthly themes. You could do it by weekly, daily, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It doesn't really matter. Let me give you an example. If I was going to do monthly themes, I could say to you, this entire month, I'm going to talk to you about how to narrow your niche and what the benefits of that are. I could spend a whole month talking to you about that. Then next month, I could talk to you about how to write your email copy. Then the next month, I could talk to you about websites that convert, right? Or I could do that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You could decide to talk about anxiety if you're an anxiety coach. And next week could be all about anxiety in personal relationships. The next week could be about anxiety with your body. The next week could be about anxiety over COVID. The next week could be anxiety over finances, right? I mean, there's so many ways to do this. The reason why you want to make this content plan is, again, because of that bratty brain of yours. You just want to give direction to it so you don't waste any time overthinking it. Make the plan and follow the plan. And every time your brain wants to go back and revisit it, just tell it to stop. Like, I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. Once you have that plan in place, you're going to repurpose that content over and over and over. So if you have written one email could become 5 posts, right? If you happen to be a blogger, and I'm not talking even about blogging in these top 10 marketing tips, I'm not even going to suggest that you do blogging, but some of you guys are already blogging. Repurpose that content. I did a free workshop this last week, and now I am repurposing this content into 2 weeks worth of podcasts. This is the way that you stretch it and really make the most of your content. You want to make sure that you are keeping everything on brand and really consistent in its look. All right, so that is the top 5 tips for today. Join me next week. I'm going to give you 5 more tips to making your marketing plan. Do not overcomplicate this, okay? Let me recap very quickly. Today, this is what you learned. You learned about polishing up your curb appeal, right? That is your branding, the way you look, the way people see you, that exterior of your business. Number 2 is to work to grow your email list. Again, keep it super simple. Create something that somebody wants in exchange for an email. Number 3 is to nurture and love those people who gave you their email address, right? Date them, court them, help them fall in love with you. Stay in contact with them so that at the right time, they're going to remember you and hire you. Number 4 is to become a pro at Canva Pro. Use Canva to really be able to up-level your image and your brand. And number 5 is to make this super simple content plan for social media. All right, you guys? Now, join me next week. I'm going to go over 5 more pieces to this marketing plan. I really want to encourage you to get on a call with me. Pick a time on my calendar. Let's talk about your business. Let's assess your business to see where you're stuck. Do you guys realize that you could be one clarification away, one idea away from getting your marketing on track to being able to be fully booked? Honestly, sometimes all it takes is just understanding how to articulate what you do for your business a little bit better. Sometimes it's a technical thing that you need fixed, you don't know how to do. There is so much conflicting information that it leaves life coaches really unsure about how to grow their business. So get on a call with me. Let's have that business assessment. I can talk to you about my private coaching, and I do have a wait list building right now for simple business success. I want to encourage you to look at that opportunity. We're going to spend 12 weeks together, and you guys, 12 weeks, you'll know everything about marketing. It's like one and done. I'm going to teach you about it, and you're going to actually do it while we work together. I'm a how-to, get it done, accountability coach. All right, you guys. Have an amazing week. Put this to use. Really get to working on your business. Until next time, I will see you. Book your call, debbieshadid.com/let's chat, LETSCHAT. All right. Love to all. Bye-bye. All right, my friends. Are you ready to get more clients? Let's go do it. Have an amazing week. And if you guys want that business assessment, I want to help you with your business. debbieshadid.com/let's chat, LETSCHAT, for a free business assessment. Until next time, bye-bye.